Welcome to the High Voltage Light Electric Vehicle channel. This is not a video that I particularly wanted to make. The video that I wanted to make was on the CYC Photon and telling everyone how much fun me and the wife have both been having with the motor this year. Unfortunately, I've run into some problems and I'm having to send it off to be repaired. I'm not doing this video right now because I want to cause a stir or anything, because I couldn't care less for drama. All I really want is a functioning motor for my wife to be able to get to work with the bike that she likes to ride the most, which is this one here. People look to this channel for its honesty and for the fact that I always call a spade a spade. So I had made a preliminary video earlier this year on the CYC Photon back in April, and it was my intention to do a new follow-up video around this time with how things were going towards the end of the riding season here, as well as some comparisons with the new 2.7 motors. I'm not making this video because I have any kind of issue with CYC, because I don't. I want them to do well. And I think that their being in the DIY conversion market has inspired lots of other manufacturers to step up their game. It may well be that this video here results in loss of sales for them, but I'm not beholden to CYC or anyone else for that matter. I would be doing everyone that puts faith in our community a disservice, as well as myself a disservice, if I was to hide this problem away. I've thoroughly enjoyed riding with this motor when it was working. My wife thoroughly enjoyed using this motor as well. I did have question marks over the ability to service the motors and how that might occur, which I did outline in my initial review. This is now going to be an excellent test of how they are set up to respond to warranty claims, how fast it will be to get the bike up and running. I've made it quite clear that I don't expect to get any special treatment. I want to experience what a regular customer of CYC would experience, not as a person that makes YouTube videos. This video here is not an attempt to get some kind of special care, and I don't want or expect that, and I think they would be foolish to treat me any differently from anyone else. Some of the issue here is that I can't really diagnose what the problem is. If this was a BBSHD, or particularly an ASI powered BBSHD, I'm pretty sure I'd know exactly what the fault was and I'd be on the road to fixing it. But here with this, I just don't know. I'll show you a quick clip of the behavior that I was getting from the motor. So this happens both with the torque input and as well with the throttle. And sometimes when riding, you get no power at all. Sometimes it functions for a bit, but you get strange readings on the display. I got a hall sensor error initially, and I've not got that again since, but I don't know enough about the ecosystem to know whether there's a hierarchy of errors. So does a speed sensor error later mean that was overwriting the hall sensor error? I don't know. I raised a support ticket with Golden Motor, who responded promptly, and I went through some tests to try and eliminate things, including flashing the firmware and resetting to default, as well as trying the motor with the speed sensor disconnected, which is why it's disconnected here, to no avail. So I think I've ruled out the speed sensor as being part of the problem at least. I was impressed actually with how easy it was to update the motor with the firmware, even though it didn't actually fix my particular issue. The latest version of the app looks to be quite a bit improved from the earlier version, so I was pleased to see that. So I'm going to be getting all of this boxed up and sending it off to be repaired. And hopefully I can find out along the way what it was the problem actually turns out to be. So I'm hoping that this gets resolved pretty quick and that I can get this back running again. And I will do a follow-up to my initial review then, as well as some comparison work with the 2.7 motors, and hopefully some of the other torque sensing conversion motors that look set to hit the market. Anyway, thanks for watching the channel, and a special thanks to the channel members. And if anybody's got questions, comments, wants to post on this, they can do so in the comments, or they can also do so on our Discord server. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.